Right, I want to show you guys how to remove sticker glue. You notice there's a section over here that's already done. The fastest and easiest way. A lot of YouTube videos show all different types of products, goo gone, and all this stuff, and none of that garbage really does a good job. This is pure citrus air freshener. Okay, pure citrus air freshener. You might say to yourself, why do you use air freshener? It's a stronger blend of citrus. This stuff is like 100%. And also it is, the best part about this is it's non-toxic. So if you're using it in an environment like inside of a building or something like that, and you're trying to remove stickers, this is actually really good for that because it's just air freshener. So you just spray a little bit on there. Give it a few seconds for it to work, but don't give it too long because it dries very quickly, sometimes, especially in the sun or the heat. Now, instead of taking your putty knife and going, or your razor blade, I'm using a razor blade on this because I don't care about the paint behind it. If I wanted to save the paint behind it, I would use a plastic razor blade, okay? And I've done it with even these, being careful and then save the paint behind it, but I'm pretty good at this, okay? So you guys at home, maybe you try a plastic one. Now normally I don't go straight on. I'll go like this at an angle, and I'll take off sections of it at a time, because some of it you'll get really super thick, but this one here I can actually go straight at it, okay? So I don't normally go straight at it, but I'm just showing you. I go at an angle and I'll take off sections of it. All right, so then you use a little more of this stuff, and then give it a second. I don't give it very long because it dries pretty quick. Put a few layers on it. I'll even pick up some of the old stuff and just do sections of it like that. And when I get it down pretty good, where it's almost all gone, like if I'm trying to do something and save the background color or whatever, I'll still use a razor blade myself, but you just got to be really careful. You don't want one that's too sharp. There's a whole trick to that whole thing, so I'm not going to tell you that. Use a plastic razor blade, plastic putty knife. Now when you get it down to where it's almost gone, then you use this here, spray away glass cleaner. Sometimes you can get it off with just this, because some glues are, every glue is different that they use, okay? Some of it is water based, some of it is oil based, and there's just a whole bunch of different ones. So sometimes I'll just use spray way to get it off. I watched a guy make a 30-minute video on this whole process and didn't tell you anything good. It was just all stuff, and his video had 70,000 views. What ridiculous. So if you got them on your motorhome, see this I just scratched through. This is old paint, so I don't care. I'm actually just removing this to paint this truck, but the reason the least damage I do to the paint, then the less feather sanding I gotta do, right? So anyway, this is how you do it. And at the very end, you start using spray away glass cleaner. Scrub it a bit. You can use a little bit of Scotch-Brite on there if you're going to polish it afterwards. That will dull the paint. But I've used that before, and then just taken a buffer and buffed over the paint and made it brand new. This stuff typically does not damage paint. Every once in a while you get a fresher paint job on something, and this will actually damage it, just like mineral spirits will, or anything else. But normally it doesn't, unless you have some sort of weird cheap garbage paint or something on your motorhomes and stuff like that, removing stickers. This stuff works amazing. Okay, I've done tons of it, more than anybody probably has that's ever made a video on YouTube. All right, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's long enough to get the algorithm to suggest it. A lot of times it isn't if it's less than 5 minutes, so I'm going to talk on a little bit longer than I need to. Be sure to like the video, leave a comment if you'd like other people to be able to find it. That will help them. So especially those comments, you know, making some comment of some sort. I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.